Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, K-John Schofield. If you're new, welcome. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. And today I'm just going to be talking about a life update, where I'm at right now, what I'm doing with my career and everything. And I'm also going to be talking about girlfriends. I never did this on my channel, like doing a show review, but I just want to do this with girlfriends because I love girlfriends. I love everything about it. I love everything that it does for the black community. I love how it shows positive friendships, and I just love how it shows black successful women, and I think the culture needs this. So let's get to discussing. So first and foremost, like I said, it's going to be a get ready with me. So I got to do these edges, and I'm going to be using this edge control today. So when I do my edges, I use some mousse afterwards because that's the only thing that's going to hold my edges down. So let's talk about where I'm at right now in my career. So as y'all do know that I am a cosmetologist, and I decided to take a break from doing hair right now, and I'm only focusing on eyebrows. And I do have my business called KK Brows, and I am working in a nail salon right now doing eyebrows, and I mostly focus on brow tinting, waxing, arching, and makeup and stuff like that. So I will put some pictures up right here of my work right now, of before and after pictures of brow waxing and brow tinting. So yes, I'm excited about that. I had to take a break from doing hair because I really don't be having the energy to do hair. So I'm just doing something that I love, and I can actually have the energy to get up and do it because hair take all the little energy that I got away from me. So right now, until I get my energy up and all that, I'm just gonna focus on brows, and I've been loving it. So I am working at a salon in my hometown called Hughes, Arkansas. I'm working with the best nail tech, which I always do my nails. They kind of looking, I got jam on it right now, but she do my nails, which are always fire. Shout out to Astrid. But yeah, so I will put some of my nails also that she did. So y'all might want to come and get y'all nails done if y'all ever in the area, the Hughes area. Get your brows and nails done. We would love to see you. So yeah, so after I do my edges with the edge control, I like to go ahead and put the mousse on. Like y'all seen, I did that already. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up so it can be held down. So that's like the only thing that make my edges hold down all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands because I got edge control on my hands, and I'm about to touch my face, and I don't like to touch my face after I got a lot of stuff on my hands. So I'll be back. Follow me on Instagram at KK Brows, KAY Brows _ like my Facebook page at KK Brows. But yeah, working at the salon, we do have to wear scrubs, so I might title this "How to Look Cute and Wearing Scrubs," because you gotta look cute while you wearing your scrubs, even though I don't do my makeup every day. Okay, so let's talk about girlfriends. So the first person I'm gonna talk about is Toni, which is my least favorite girlfriend. Y'all, I don't like her character at all. Sometimes she was funny in the show, but I don't like her. So I got down in my notes that Toni was selfish, materialistic. She wasn't a good friend. Beginning of the show, the first episode, y'all, she was dating John's ex, and she thought it was okay. Like, that was John's ex that she was planning on getting married to. You know, like, she saw a future with the man, and she thought it was okay to bring John's ex to John's birthday party. What? Like, who does that? Like, that is not a good friend at all. So just from the first episode, I knew I was not gonna like her. And then she's like very materialistic, and I didn't like how in the first episodes she was treating Maya, how she was saying she was like low class and talking about her low rent apartment. Like, that is not a way to treat anybody. Like, just because you have more than somebody, that don't mean that you can like treat somebody like that. So I didn't like that about her. And I just didn't like how, you know, like, everything is about her. If the friends need any advice, it always go back to her. She'd be like, okay, are we talking about me or are we talking about you? Like, I didn't like that. No, I don't like it. And I also put down that she was not a good wife. And I understand why Tyler left her, because I don't think she was a good wife. She was selfish in the marriage, and she was selfish in the marriage also. It's like she didn't know how to show her emotions. She didn't know how to show her husband that she loved him. Like, Ty just fell on love when she went and bought John something for Valentine's Day and didn't even think about her husband. Like, who does it? And then when she went to therapy, and the psychiatrist was like, if you had one person to bring with you on the island, who would you bring? And she said John, and her husband was like, so you wouldn't think to bring your husband? Like, she never considered him in anything. And people were saying that like the show was boring when she left and the show was over when she left. No, I didn't think so. The show was still pretty good to me when she left. I liked it better when she left, to be honest. It was kind of more funnier to me. But it was kind of different because, you know, you get used to seeing the four of them. So it was different, but it wasn't like the show got a good counsel different. So I don't really think that her character leaving had anything to do with them getting off TV. I think they got a lot to do with the networks. They don't respect black TV like that. They don't want to see us on TV. You know how they go. That's what I think happened. But I do think that if she would have stayed, I think that her and John would have made up. Because why not? Because we gonna get into John's character later on, but I like John because John was a good friend to her, and John forgave her on a lot of things. So, but you never know, because that child, Toni's selfish. But I think she should have forgave her because John forgave her on a lot of things. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about Joan. Okay, so Joan. Joan is crazy, especially when it comes to those relationships. Man, Joan was killing me with the relationships, but I love Joan as a friend. Like her, I love how she's very loyal to her friends, and she, will do anything for anybody. I love that about Joan, but in those relationships, it's just like she ruined her happiness in the relationships. She love, but she can't get it right in the relationship. But with her friendship, she would do anything for her friends. So I love that about her. So I love John as a friend and person, but not in relationship. I said John is a people pleaser, a yes person. She always wants to make sure everyone is happy, especially her friends, which can be toxic for her because she put their needs before hers. Like, that's so true. Like, even when she is dating, her friends got the key to her house. So her friends coming in, interrupting, you know, what she doing with her man at the time. They just in the way. Like, she put their needs first. It's like Joan should have put the energy that she put in for her friends into her relationships. Because, like, she would do anything for them friends. It's like Joan is the mom of the group. She's like the rock. She's like the foundation. Like, everybody needs Joan. Like, Joan has no room to make a mistake, which I don't like that about the friendships. Because Joan would break her neck for her friends. But it's like, soon as Joan make one mistake, it's like they all are like making her feel bad for like wanting to do things for herself and wanting to, like, you know, just focus on herself. She's the bad guy. I didn't like how Maya made her feel like the bad guy, because I forgot what happened, but something went on and Maya was just like making her feel bad for wanting to do something for herself, I think. So Joan was a successful lawyer, but she decided to go ahead and open her own restaurant because she felt like that wasn't her passion no more. But like I said, I love how the show shows successful black women, and I did like that Toni was a successful black woman. Like, even though Toni was materialistic, like Toni was a hustler, she was a real estate agent, and she gonna make sure she get her money, her coins. Like, Toni, she don't mess with no broke dudes. She's very shallow. What I did like about Toni is that she's on her hustle, and I like that about her. Like, she is determined. She was determined to get away from her neighborhood, which I am determined to get away from my neighborhood. Like, you know, she got away before me, but you know, that's TV. But I will get away one day. But she was just like determined to get away, and she just saw better for herself. She was scared to the fact that she would become broke, and she did not want to be broke and have to go back home to her hometown. She's from the country, which I am. I'm from the country too. So I understand her character in a sense. Like, I understand where she's coming from and the way she act. But the way that she act, the selfishness, I don't understand. I'm not with that. But the, you know, like, she gotta be on it, and, you know, she gotta be determined. I understand that part. So she don't have to go back to her hometown. I understand that. About Joan's character, what I did not like about her relationship is, like, sis invited every man over to her house. Like, what happened to privacy? Like, girl, do you gotta have sex with every man? Well, I'm not judging nobody. Like, do you, boo? That's what you wanna do you? But it's like, girl, why you gotta bring everybody over? She had a 3-month rule. No sex for 3 months. Some of the times she broke that rule with some people. So I think I like that about it, that when she was dating them, she did have a rule. But it's like, girl, you living in LA. You don't invite these strange men to your house. One thing about the show, like, it do like show how some women are so big on you gotta have it together before 30, gotta get married before 30, gotta have kids before 30, because that was Joan was all about. And Joan hated the fact that Toni was getting married before her. She did not like that. Joan had her ways of being kind of selfish too now sometimes, but nothing like that Toni. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this other eye, and then I'm gonna talk about Lynn, my girl Lynn. Okay, so I went ahead and did my lashes and everything off camera, and these lashes are from KK Brows Beauty and Glam. So with the brows, I do sell lashes also, and they're only $5. So hit me up if you're interested. Don't pay this lash no mind, because I got some glue on it and it's drying right now, so it look kind of crazy. But anyways, so And throughout the video, it's gonna remain looking crazy because I forgot to push it together when the glue got sticky. So forgive me. Said these are from KK Brows Beauty and Glam. So now that we got the lashes done, let's talk about Lynn. I said, okay, OMG Lynn. She is a free spirit. Lynn reminds me so much of this generation. I say that because a lot of this generation is still finding themselves. I like how they showed that, like, even though Lynn was a leech, like she was leeching off her friends, I still like that they showed someone that don't really have it all together right now. She's not settling for what society think that is success. So I love that she's herself no matter what people think of her. Like, even though you know, people be telling her that she's a leech, and you know, like everybody trying to make her get a job, but she still like determined to find herself, and she don't care about what people say about her. Like, she's just a free spirit. And I like that she wasn't afraid to try new things. Like, even though she had like 5 degrees, she still did not want to work in that field because she just felt like that wasn't for her. So I like that she tried new things in order to find who she was. I said I also love how she had friends that still love her through it all and push her to be better, and then kick her out to the streets or just completely look down on her because she wasn't as successful as them. Even though she was a leech, and even though she was a leech, and she knew that. I didn't really like that about her, LOL. But her friends always made sure she ate like a friend, like friends should. I think that she was lost, and I also think she was kind of bipolar or depressed, even though she was a free spirit. But I kind of see the mental illness part in her, but I could be wrong, which is weird because she was the only one that didn't go to therapy or need meds. But also I love the fact that when she came up and started to be successful, she blessed her friends with things, you know, to like show her gratitude. I love that about her, that she did that. So, you know, because they basically took care of her. So basically Lynn did not have to pay for any. When they went out to eat, one of her friends was paying for the meal. You know, they gonna complain about it. They're gonna be like, really? But you know, they still made sure she ate. And Joan, you know, Joan just being the other friend that she is, Joan took her in for like 8 years. She was only supposed to be there for like a month or 8 weeks or something like that. I forgot really. But she took her in for 8 years. At least she still had those type of friends that still, you know, love her and they still motivate her. Like, it wasn't gonna be no slacking. Like, they still was like, yeah, you need to get up and do something. Like, what is you doing? What are you doing with your life? But they never judged her that much to make her feel bad about what she was doing. Lynn found her calling, which was a singer. So towards the end of the season, she began to become a successful singer. So I really think that if the show wouldn't have ended, I think that she would have been very successful in her singing career. I really do think that because she had just signed a contract for like $50,000, so that was during the same time that she blessed her friends with good gifts, and they was just like, oh, that's so sweet, because you know they did so much for her. So I like that she was showing her gratitude to them for everything that they did for her. Like, you know, they let her stay with them for some time until they like, you know what, we gotta, just like a mom would do, like if they see you just sitting, they're like, you know, you gotta go, you gotta we love you, but we gotta make sure you get up and, you know, try to do something, because if you stay here, you ain't gonna succeed, you ain't gonna go nowhere, you just gonna be dependent on us. So yeah, but they did help her out. But I do like that they showed like somebody that wasn't really successful like them, like the other people, but they still, you know, they still was a good friend to her. And, you know, just showing them that it's okay. But, like, even though I said I kind of seen, like, depression in her, but she didn't really show it. But, I say that she kind of probably was bipolar because she didn't know what she want. Well, I'm not going to say that because a lot of people don't know what they want to do. But Lynn was everywhere. And her mother was bipolar too. And she just was in and out of jobs and, you know, doing some of everything too. So I think that she kind of got like a lot of her mother traits. She did what she wanted to do. Like, she seems to be happy. But she like the only one that didn't like go to therapy or need meds. Because like Maya, she was on medication. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. But I did kind of see it in her a little bit. But they just really didn't say it in the show. But okay, so the next girlfriend that we're gonna talk about is Maya. My girl Maya. So I love Maya character. I think that I can relate to her the most out of everybody because, you know, Maya, she's real. But Maya, she kept it real. I think that she kept it real. You know, Maya was from the, you know, the ghetto. She was from the hood. And like I said in the first beginning of the show, Toni was like talking about her, calling her low class and her low cost apartment and all this stuff. But she still was herself. Like, Maya is still herself through all of that. Like, even with Toni saying all that, and, you know, it was even one part when Joan was trying to like control her wedding, because Joan is control freak, but she was trying to control her wedding, even though her wedding was a little ghetto. Like, her dress was a little ghetto, but, you know, that's how she is. If that's how she want to do it, that's how she want to do it. So I just love how Maya was herself through everything. Like, she didn't change who she was, and she didn't try to change who she was, even though I forgot to do a little concealing under my eyes, but it's okay. Even though Toni was judging her, because, you know, Toni thinks she better than everybody. I don't know why she thought that. I guess that's like a way to make her feel secure, because Toni was very insecure. She was very insecure. Like, it was even a part when she was talking about her skin. Like, that made me feel sad, because like she just felt like she wasn't as pretty because she was dark skinned, and she didn't want to be with a dark skinned man because she said that her kids was gonna be dark, and she didn't want her kids to go through what she go through. And that was really sad, because Toni is very beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, but she was insecure about a lot of things. So I feel like that's why she act the way she act, because she was very insecure. But yeah, I just feel like Maya was true to who she was. Like, even though she became very successful, because she started off working as Joan's assistant, but she became very successful with her books, and she still remained humble. Like, when she went home to her hometown, she still wanted to make sure, like, I don't want to dress up, you know, I don't want to dress too up, because I don't want them to think that I'm like up here and they down here. But she still like wanted them to know, like, she ain't nothing changed. She's still the same Maya. I get what she's saying. Like, sometimes it can be like that. Like, sometimes when you come up, like, some people will think that you better than them, that you think you better than them, but that's not really what you think. That's just how people may think that you think, but that's not really what you think. So she didn't want them to think that. And I love how Maya did show that black women, you know, black women out here getting married. You know, they out here getting married too. Even though she did mess it up in the beginning, messed her marriage up. But I don't think they should have got a divorce over that little kiss though. It was just a little kiss. But she shouldn't have been doing it anyway. Like, nah, be faithful to your husband. But I I love that they got back together. The one thing I love about the show in general is that it's real life. It shows real life things, and it just feel like real life. So I love that about the show. Okay, so now let's talk about the 5th girlfriend. You know, not really a girlfriend, but he was one of their best friends, William. So I feel like William was necessary. He was so funny. Like, some of the things that he used to say was so funny to me. Like, that she did a good job with casting William. He was necessary for the show. He was really sweet. William was very giving. I didn't understand him and John's relationship though. Like, they should just kept it as friends. But yeah, he was really sweet. And I also, what I love about the show is that they show therapy. They went to therapy on the show, so I love that Mara added that in the show about therapy and normalizing therapy in the black community, because you know, it's a saying that therapy is not for black people, it's for white people. I don't know why I say that, but we need therapy too. Like, our mental health matters. And I love that they had William going to therapy, because especially with black men, they do not want to go to therapy. I don't know if they feel like that's a weakness or what, but you know, it's not, and we need it, especially our black men, like looking on the TV and looking at our phones and seeing what's going on, especially in the world right now with society, with the police killing our black men. Like, that's PTSD. Like, we need therapy for real. Like, our community need therapy. So I love that about Girlfriends, that they normalized it in the show. And even though poor William, like, his psychiatrist was, his therapist was not licensed, so he was like, oh my gosh, he done made all of these decisions in his life, and he don't even know if they was the right decision, because this man wasn't even licensed. But anyways, I still love that they showed William going to therapy, because therapy is essential, and I need to go back. I really do. I've been holding it back for so long, because I really want a good therapist. I want somebody that understands. Like I said, I love how they normalized that therapy in the black community, because we need it. Because baby, look at Joan. It was something wrong with her. Look at Toni. It was something wrong with her. Lynn too. She need therapy too. Maya too. All of them. But it's nothing wrong with therapy. So I love that about the show. So let's recap. I love that they normalize therapy. I love that they show black successful women. I love that they show friendship. You know, that sometimes friendship can be like friendships, like your soulmates can be your friendship. So I love how they showed that, like a group of friends loving each other and there for each other and supporting each other and stuff like that. It really made me wish that I had closer friends here in Hughes, because I don't really have that many friends in Hughes. Most of my friends are like out of town. But yeah, I can kind of relate to Lynn in a way. Not with really the free spirit in the universe and all that stuff, because I'm Team Jesus. You know, I just don't feel like working for somebody else is for me. Like, I'm supposed to be my own entrepreneur, and I have been doing a lot of things trying to find what I want to do in life, and I still feel like I'm growing. But I can see a lot of myself in all of them. I can see myself in Joan too. Not with relationships, because she's crazy, but you know, with the friends, you know, sometimes I am like such a forgiving person with like friendships. Like, I see people do me wrong, and I still kind of like forgive them. You know, just trying to make sure my friends are happy and stuff like that. With Maya, like I said, I see myself in Toni. I understand where she's coming from with wanting to not go back to her hometown, trying to do anything, you know, trying to be successful to get out of her hometown. I can see myself with that. Yeah, so I can see myself in all of them. That's why I just love the show, because they're all relatable. This is the end of the video. If you're interested in this hairstyle, these are butterfly locks. I will link it right here. And I just put like a little bit of brown lip liner on with a lip gloss. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, comment in the comment box and tell me like what show y'all would want me to watch and discuss. If y'all would like to hear my opinions about them, and give me a subscribe if you want to see more videos. Feel free to hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload more. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys, I love y'all.